We are here today, gathered by love. Some of us have it. Some of us are looking for it. And some of us, like me, will never have it. But that's besides the point. We are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage and subsequent merger between Boris the Wolf and Cherry. No last name is given. This day is in a time of, time of likeness, time of peace, time of love. It is, after all, the holy day. As right, it is Sunday. The holy day, it's very fitting that the holy day shall unite these two forevermore. As it's famously said, God is the only thing powerful enough to split and unite things together. Now, may the bride walk up here, and may they say their foul and wonderful speeches. Thus, formally uniting them together. I think you're supposed to wait till after the wedding, or after I get up here before you start talking. That works. Okay, you know best. Now, shall the groom and the bride give us two wonderful, passionate speeches, or simple words, to tell us how much they truly mean to us. For the record, I meant to say unite them together, not unite us together. That was a big mistake on my part. Boris, I will never forget that look that you gave me when I first laid my eyes upon you, and I shall never forget the love I felt for you in that moment, and the love that I continued to feel for you moment after moment. It almost feels like my love grew stronger each passing breath and each breath I took. I am very excited, Boris, to forever be united with you under holy matrimony. Cherry, when I looked upon you for that first time in your stunning beauty, I knew that you would be mine. I knew that I was ready to fight for whatever it took to make sure that one day I ended up in this very same hall with you. It was a match made in heaven and decided on before we even got here. And that's not a bad thing. God knows what he's doing. He paired us together because he knew it would be perfect. And I know that I will be perfect for you. We may have rough patches, but no matter what, we will always stay together, forever united. How lovely, how charming. Now, Cherry, do you take Boris the Wolf as your husband? I do. And Boris the Wolf, do you take Cherry as your wife? I do. Y'all are now married. You may now kiss the bride. Wow! Wow. Yay! Sorry, I got too excited. Sorry, I got too excited. Now, y'all, let us party. Wow. I find myself alone. Conversation. Well, I know what I need to do now. Hey, you good? back off from the wall. You good? No, I'm not good, Bonnie. I let him get away like that. He was a great man. I should have fought harder from him. No, it was the right decision. As you said yourself. How did you know what I said? I heard you. You said yourself, if you love him truly, you'll let him choose what he wants to do. And, well, he chose who he wants to do. And can't break that. No, you can't. Will I ever find somebody like him again? If God demands it, then you will. And if he doesn't, I'm sure he will. Listen, you are a great person, and you do deserve somebody. What about you? That comment earlier about how some people like me are meant to be alone? It's true. Oh, don't say that. Yeah, I'm not interested in love. I'm not interested in romance. Oh, you have to have somebody. Nope. Not a soul. You're lying, aren't you? Nope. Should we go join the festivities then? Yeah, I guess we should. And after all, when your sister gets married, you're not supposed to just mope around. Even if you liked the man she liked, too. Like I said earlier, you love him, you'll let him do what he wants to do. And I'm sure you'll find somebody one day. But, let's join the festivities. Maybe it'll get you in a cheery mood. Maybe it will. Well, I hopefully should. Hey, guys, mind if I join on in here? Not at all. Well, I can't believe it. He got married. Well, congratulations to him. Maybe we'll find love someday. It'll probably be a long day away. Oh, come on. Yeah, all of us are very handsome men. Oh, and you too, I guess. Wow, thanks. Yeah, no problem. But, we'll all find somebody. You know, it just takes time. Yeah. I mean, it does take time. So, what were you talking about earlier? You know, just stuff. Nothing too unusual, you know, just talking about, you know, them getting married, you know. How you wish to be married too, I'm guessing. Oh, everybody wishes to be married, right? No, not me. Yeah, I agree with him. Love's overrated. Oh, come on, both of y'all have to have somebody. No, I'm perfectly content with living that bachelor life. I am too. Okay, I can't tell on the link, but I know for a fact you're lying, Bonnie. Oh, what do you mean by that? Come on. That look in your eyes when you talk about love, you obviously have somebody in your sights. Really, I'm also surprised you're ignoring that comment Freddy made earlier. Oh, yeah, what the... What is this? Sorry, guys. Y'all know I get distracted sometimes. Don't act surprised. Yeah, no, I'm too lazy. I'll just put it there. Well, the comment just doesn't bother me. Yarg. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I did straight up say that. That's why I'm like, I did straight up say, I know for a fact you're in love with Foxy. What? No. It doesn't bother me, Freddy, because I know you're lying on that. Yarg, exactly. Definitely, yeah, definitely. You're lying. I'm not lying, Freddy. You sure are. Mind if I scoot on in here? Oh, no, not at all. And besides, I mean, there's like no girls here. Women. Yeah, yes, my apologies. Me, the kid. You're not a child. Technically, you're an adult, sir. Act like it. No. I'm 16. You're only 16? Wait, what? You're only 16? You didn't know this? Then why are you here? If you're only 6... Connect the dots. Parents are dead. You should know this by now. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very strange. Nobody's parents seem to be here. Well, I mean, technically, my adopted father is always somewhere here. He's everywhere. What? He's everywhere. I'm gonna ignore that comment. But still, have you heard of anybody's mother or father being here? Yeah, have y'all? Make a compelling case. Who here is related? Apart from the evolutions, there's nobody here who's even related. Technically, apart from Mango, because she's technically related to the evolutions, because Boris is a brother of Bendy, since Bendy's married to Evie, and Boris is married to Cherry now. Because technically, but no father figures, no mother figures are here. That is weird to think about. Yeah. It is pretty weird to think about. I mean, Tails, he's been my best friend for forever, but speaking of, oh yeah, he's over there. But I've never even heard him mention his father or mother once. Yeah, who has mentioned their parents at all? Only people who've mentioned their parents are you and Cherry, who were adopted by some guy named David, right? Yeah. And Evie and her parents, which both were burned to death. So... And everybody else seems to just not talk about their parents. What's up with that? That's a good question. Why don't we all talk about our parents, while we're here? Because, we have nothing to hide, right? True. My parents are both still alive. They're just, they've split apart and moved around, so I have no idea where they are. Lost contact with my father, and my mother just kind of drifted away. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, but at least I know both of them are still alive, I think. True. I have regular contact with my mother and father. I know where they are. They know where I am. It's a good life. My mother and father, I don't know. They abandoned me, left me just with somebody, just with some caretaker. That's sorry to hear that. Balloon Boy, what happened to them? Oh, they got killed in the shootout. They're cops. Oh. Well, at least they died in a noble cause. Yeah. My mother and father, I guess, are just like Kirby's. We just gradually drifted away. And my mother and father couldn't look at me after my bro died. He just, They figured I could have stopped it since I was the only person around, even though I never could have, but to each their own, I guess. We fought over and we just stopped talking to each other. So that's why nobody talks about their parents. Because either their story's very depressing or they just don't have one. True? True. I can't believe it. My brother's gotten married. It feels like just yesterday that I got married to my wife. And now our brother's getting married to his. It's so weird. Or no. It is very weird. Time flies like that. Yeah. It didn't for me. Really? I thought it would have flown a bit quicker for you. Yeah. I'll think that, but my life was not fun. Yeah, I guess you'd right about that. Well, it was nice getting to see all the historical landmarks across the American continent. You know, it's just been a bit alone, you know. Never been with a person for more than 24 hours. Always be camping out. Never saw anybody I knew again till, well, right now. Overall, just was not fun. Besides, even when I went and visited the Caribbean, it wasn't that fun either. Oh, it wasn't until I managed to sneak onto a flight from, where was it? I don't remember. I think it was somewhere in Idaho. Managed to catch a flight somewhere in Idaho to Paris, France. Once I packed around Europe, that's when I started having a lot of fun. But food was the main issue. Of course, it wasn't fun until it never really was truly fun, but backpacking around Europe was nice. I thought you said you only spent 1 year. That flight, backpacking around Europe, that's fun, but it takes a long time. I thought you spent 1 year on the road. Did I? Well, I'm sorry. I meant to say 5. Backpacked around most of the continent. Really? Yeah, I got to see a lot of European places. Including Moscow and Russia. That was fun. A lot of Europe. I didn't really go much into Asia. I did go into the Middle East region, then went into Cairo, Egypt. So I spent most of my time in Europe and the Americas. Then I catched a flight back into Portland, Oregon, then that's where I stayed. So you were 21, and you ran away when you were 12. That means that you were 17 when you stopped traveling? Yes. Yes, it was. Since you're 21, that means that you speed ran through your college one quite fast, despite not having a high school diploma. Oh, I do. I just had special circumstances around mine. I I went around a lot of the places, but no, I didn't pay attention too much, and stuff like that. I had to take a test, for them to know where I was. And, took the test, it proved, well, it didn't prove much, actually. It just proved that I just needed to do, like, senior high. Because, I was in 7th grade, so I managed to skip 3 years of school. Part because also my special circumstances, School didn't buy it at first, but when I showed them my track record of being literally almost everywhere across the world, then they bought it. So yeah. Very fun. Yeah, I guess, but how'd you get your degree? Seems like it would have taken so long. It didn't. I was naturally gifted at psychology, At least that's what I think. Interesting. Well, anybody else got stories? I think I have a few. Is this the place? Yeah, that's it. That's her. I'm surprised nobody's seen me yet. People look like they're staring directly at me, but nobody's seen me. I got an idea. I'm gonna pull a prank on her. Do 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 do. Alright, now I wait. Goodness. I can't believe that you really did. Zzz. Ow, what the heck? Surprise! Jolteon! I can't believe it. Ow, my head. Ah. Oh, yeah, sorry, I had to give you a little shock there. Oh, I hate you for that. Oh, well, I came. You got my invitation? I did. Can't believe it. Jolteon. The man himself. Umbreon, I haven't seen you in a while. If you would have seen me a bit faster, then maybe I would have been... Then maybe we would have seen each other like a few years ago. Hey, man. I looked away for 1 second. And the next second, a fist was in my face. And the next, it was 5 hours later, and I was being shooken frantically by some store owner who told me I was bleeding all over. Can't argue with that logic. Well, what brought you back? I haven't heard from you in a while. I figured, saying hi to you at a wedding would be fun. I'm so glad to see you. Yeah. Where's Mom and Dad? They burned up. You know this. You were there. Oh, right. Let me tell you something. No, they didn't. I was there. They told me. Yeah, you're not the person who saw them years after. What? Get in the circle. Tell your story. Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Some years after. I can't believe it. Alrighty. Hello, y'all. Y'all, what are y'all's names? I'm Freddy. Or you can just call me L. Freddy. Nice. I'm Bowser, and I'm Springtrap. Nice. Well, I remember it was a while after, but I remember at one point I bumped into Mom at the store, and you never told me. Yeah. So, I was very surprised, of course. She, caught me up, told me that they managed to get out of the fire in time, but they knew they were being hunted, so they had to run. All they left was like dear children, I have a note for you explaining everything. Hopefully you find it. Which, when they went to check back the wreckage, very risky by them, they said the note had been found. That probably was me. And you never told me? No, I thought it was just a relic. So, yeah. They invited me over for coffee and to chat. They caught me up on their life of, kind of just hiding out for a bit, They were doing fine. I caught them up on mine, how, the family had basically fallen apart. And then we made some, I don't know, we kind of just hung out for a little bit. And, then they said, well, it's nice seeing you again. We'll talk soon. And then they left. And I never saw them again. I may have seen where they were. Really? Well, tell, then, younger brother. I remember that as I was being escorted out, the man who had escorted me out, he also shown me the grave of my mother and father. He said he came here to pay some respects to them. Figured, may want to see where they ended up. It was, they were buried in Portland, Oregon. That's where I lived in. Why'd they never come say hi to me? Maybe they never realized in time, but, paid my respects, he paid his, and then he brought me here. Well, shoot. That's sad. God, kid, you're gonna get someone hot with that. Whoa, sorry, man. I've just become like that, Yeah, you could hurt somebody. My head still hurts. Oh, you'll be fine. My electricity powers don't hurt unless I want them to. Wow. Well, that's wrong, because my head hurts. Nah, that's just the point of me missing your shoulder. Went for the shoulder, but I hit the head instead. A lot of electricity in the brain area. It's always going to hurt a little bit. But not intentional. I'm so glad to say that you're back. Yeah, I see you haven't reunited the family yet. No, but we're very close. I wouldn't bet on reuniting them. Why, Jolteon? I've heard rumors of Vaporeon's grave somewhere. That'd be so horrible. Yeah. You know, strangely enough, as I'm thinking on it, I may have actually seen all of y'all. Really? I mean, after? Yeah. Pretty sure that I'm pretty sure at one point I've seen a glimpse of all of the family members. I just thought it's my eyes playing tricks on me, I guess. Apart from Vaporeon. Really? Well, tell. I think I saw a glimpse of Flareon once. He was, it was in an alleyway. He looked me in the eyes and ran. Of course, I ran to the alleyway, but he was gone, so I figured it was just an illusion and left. Oh, yeah, I remember that time. It was back when I didn't know better. Didn't know better? What are you saying? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna choose to say ignore. I'm gonna choose to ignore that and move on. I saw Umbreon once for a split second. I looked. I saw him entering a shop. I did a double take, of course, but he was gone. When I entered the shop, he was gone as well. Oh, yes. That was during the particularly nasty tournament I went to at one point. You were in a fighting tournament? Yes. I was forced to. That one was very, very, very powerful finalist. Probably is the only other person I ever faced who actually had power. It took a lot to defeat him. Good times. Good times I wouldn't call it, but okay. May have seen Espeon once, like in, I don't know, just randomly in the middle of town square. Ah, yes, I remember. That's when our dearest leader told me to go fetch some bread from the local store. Okay, I figured it's just mind playing tricks on me, so I never bothered to double check. Gorshon, Eevee, I've talked to y'all. Oh yeah, right, I remember. Leafeon, I think I saw you in a cafe once, drinking coffee. This was in somewhere America. You may have. I think I may have seen you for a second, but you never, talked to me. Yeah, because I figured my mind was playing tricks on me. I can't say that about the other two. Vaporeon, remember, she just straight up came up to me and asked, hey, we should chat. So we chatted. What'd she say? She said that she, had ran off to live with some people for specific reasons. She told me that eventually she got her own house, her own job somewhere. She told me that her health didn't look too good, but she wasn't concerned about it. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why people say she's dead. Maybe she had health concerns. And for Sylveon? Oh yeah, I remember. I saw her once on a website. On a website? She was being sold? Yeah. She was. Well, that's it. Saw her on a website once. She was being sold. Why didn't you buy her? Could have been a trick. For all I knew. But knew she at least existed if people were pranking her, for real selling her online. You bought her, didn't you? But you didn't have the heart to tell me. Did not buy her. The reason I didn't tell you is because these happened long after we'd all three drifted apart. Well, guess you're right. I hope Vaporeon is okay, and I hope Sylveon is too if she's being sold on the internet. I know what that could mean. I wonder. But, I don't know. Well, it's nice to see you here at least, Jolteon. Because we're talking about some other stuff, would you care to join in? Yeah, sure, what are y'all talking about? Oh, just like families and stuff, you know. All of that. Oh, cool. Well, I already talked about my family, so I guess I'll just sit and listen.